something was like she quickly took off her
Well, hello there. Welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place is, well, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
Hear the news? The Cardinal so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What do you do?
Well, such and such happened.
What do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2. And then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that. But, Urinetown the Musical. Here we are. Welcome. It takes place in a town, like any town that you might find in a musical. This here is the first setting for the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity they can afford to get into.
Say, Officer Lockstop, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage, the hard times, drought. A shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so absurd.
Oh, there, little Sally, not all at once. You'll hear more about the water shortage in the next scene.
Oh, I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about bad subject matter?
Well,
Or bad title even, that can kill a show pretty
well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown the Musical, everyone has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That's the central conceit of the show. Better put your pennies, add up to the fee. We can't have you peeing for free. If you do, we'll catch you. We never fail, and we never bother with jail. You'll get Urinetown, off you go to Urinetown, away with you to Urinetown. You won't need bail. Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admission high, generally, so if you're down on your luck, you have to come to a place like this, one of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here is counting her pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
Very close, officer. Only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy that runs You're in Good Company later. That there's his daughter.
It's a long ways from here, man. This here's the bad part of town.
So it is.
If you squint ever so slightly, you can see the pinholes rising above the horizon.
Leaning tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
You most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Oh dear, I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show, and welcome to Urinetown The Musical.
You are humble audience. You have come to see what it's like when people can't be free.
Can't be free.
First act lasts an hour. Don't assume you're fine. Best know now there often is a line. This is Urinetown. One restroom here at Urinetown. It's unisex at Urinetown. All by design.
It's the oldest story. Masses are oppressed. Faces, clothes, and platters all distressed. Rich folks get the good life. Poor folks get the woe. In the end, it's nothing you don't know.
You're at Urinetown. Your ticket should say Urinetown. No refunds, this is Urinetown. We'll keep that dough. This is Urinetown.
And that means you, old men strong. 496, 497, just a few more. Penny for a piece, sir? Please, sir, spare a penny for a morning piece, sir.
What's that?
Or nickel, or dime.
Out of my way, child. I'm peeing of my own to attend to. Got it!
Then go get it.
Come on, Penny! I'm good for it!
That's what you said last week, and I still haven't seen Penny run, and it's Miss Pennywise to you.
Bobby! Bobby reasoned with the woman! And I'm a little short this morning! No shorter than yesterday. Unless I've grown.
This is my palm, Miss Pennywise. Can't you get in for free? Just this once.
Put your head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. No one gets in for free.
Now, Miss Pennywise, we've all had to make special arrangements with people in higher places over the years, so why not let this one be ours?
If Old Man Strong gets in for free, then so do I.
And I.
And I. Quiet back there. No one's getting anywhere for free. Don't you think I have bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I have taxes and tariffs and payoffs to meet too? Well, I do. And I don't pay them with promises, see? I pay them with cash. Cold, hard cash. Every morning you all come here, and every morning some of you got reasons why you ain't gonna pay. Well, I'm here to tell you, you is gonna pay.
Miss Pennywise.
I said no buts, Bobby.
Right out loud, Penny! What difference could it make?
Difference? Times are hard, our cash is tight, you've got no right, I've heard it all before. Just this once is once too much, cause once they've once, the one I wants once more. I run the only toilet in this part of town, you see, so if you've gotta go, you've got to go through me. It's a privilege to pee. Water's worth its weight in gold these days. No more bathrooms like in olden days. You come here and pay a fee for the privilege to pee. 20 years we've had the drought. So come and give your coins to me, and write your names here in a record book. The authorities will want to look if you've been regular with me, if you've paid the proper fee for the privilege to pee.
It's a privilege to pee. It's a privilege to pee. It's a privilege to pee. It's a privilege to pee. It's a privilege to pee.
Challenge before you, Bobby! There's no telling what I might do!
You think you got some kind of rights?
Kind of right, kind of
You
right.
think you'll come in here and go for free?
Mandatory.
The only thing you'll get is no for free.
Mandatory.
I'm a business gal.
Business gal, you see.
I sell
It's a
the
privilege to be.
The good Lord made us so we piss each day until we piss away. The good Lord goes in men will soon come out again. So you're no different than from lowly me.
Lowly me.
Let's go, Bobby!
Lowly me.
And I think I'll charge you twice,
To jeopardize your position.
or better yet, have you
With
arrested.
all this you
Since
see.
you prefer the law gets tested,
Taxi times a
and
day.
if you're in town, you'll
With
see
the nicest hat.
why it's time to ride with
Nowhere to live, I tells ya! Nowhere to live!
me for the privilege to
Pop! Pop, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
More than that, boy! Oh, more than that.
Looky there! It's old man Strong and he ain't waiting.
If he's going, then I'm going. Oh, no, you're not.
Hey,
Wait.
That's much. Okay, that's much better.
Well, if it ain't old man Strong.
The same.
Is this your doing, Strong?
Is?
Seize him! You've done a terrible thing here today, Strong.
I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab him off, Bobby. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Breaking the Public Health Act is an exiling offense, Strong.
Quite exiling. So what if it is? I feel better now. And that's all I cares about.
Oh, Pa.
I always knew we'd get you in the end, Joseph Strong. Take him away.
Bobby!
Pa!
Don't forget me, Bobby!
I will, Pa!
Tell your mother! Tell your mother that offer!
I will, Pa, I will!
Remember me, boys! Oh, no one like that! Remember me!
Remember, Bobby, what became of him. Remember how we indulged a whim. Remember how we made a mockery, shunned the crockery, off to the dockery. Don't be like him.
Don't be like him! What do you mean by that?
Take your head out of the clouds, that's all I'm saying. Good day.
Don't be like him.
All right, who's ready to pay? It's my last few dollars, but I'll pay.
Oh, me too.
Me too. Well, I'll pay, Bobby Strong. Always and forever. Just so long as you keep letting us pay.
Pa, what's to become of you?
Back to work then, Bobby. The morning rush is on.
Where's my dough? Isn't that what we're all asking ourselves, Senator? Where's my dough? From the cop walking his beat to the little baby fast asleep in his mother's arms, we're all asking the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money. I made my speech. Where's my dough? Oh, there'll be plenty of dough for everyone, Senator, once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature. I was hoping to wait for the vote during my latest fact-finding mission to Rio. Wouldn't want to be around once the new fee hikes breeze through. You think I've gone too far this time, don't you, Finn? It's a powder keg out there. This time, I think it's gonna blow.
Daddy?
What? Oh, darling, I thought you'd never get to this.
Sorry I'm late, Daddy. I left as soon as my exams were finished.
Oh, you see there, Mr. McQueen? Beautiful, big-hearted, and now with a head filled with the best stuff money can buy.
Well, if the stuff in her head is nearly as big as stuff in her heart, I'm sure she'll be running this company in no time.
That'll be all, Mr. McQueen.
Yes, of course.
Well, I'll be Hope Cladwell and all grown up too.
Hello, Senator.
Come to join your father's little operation?
Well, it's just a faxed copy position, of course. First day.
Fax copy girl. Well, your father mentioned he was bringing out a new fax copy girl. He neglected, however, to mention how beautiful she'd be. You'd be. You're so beautiful. Even as a little girl, I always... That'll be enough, Dip. Yes, of course. Well, we won't keep you, Senator. It's a big day. I'm sure you'll have your hands full on the floor of the legislative, what with the fee hike vote and all. Oh, they'll be full. And by this time tomorrow, I fully expect them to be full of cash. Oh, they'll all be full of cash, Senator. We'll all be full of cash, provided the vote comes through. Oh, the vote will come through, Cladwell. The vote will come through just as long as you come through with the cash. No worries there, Senator. Once the vote comes through, there will be nothing else to come through but the cash. And no need to worry about the vote. Fib, I think we understand each other. Yes. Well, goodbye. Let's meet the staff. Staff? Staff, this here is my daughter, and our newest fax/copy girl, Hope Cladwell. Hope Cladwell, the good people of Durham Good Company, or UGC is known for short.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Say a few words, Hope darling.
Well, it's a great company, and I hope to help you make it even greater.
Well, that's absolutely right, Hope dear, absolutely right. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago, we came to the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way when we run this company as we see fit, and we will keep the pee off the street and the water in the ground. Hope here has come to join our little operation, to help us keep that promise. So promise me you'll treat her like the Cladwell she is. For one day, she may be standing in the shoes you see me wearing today. The same shoes I wore when I made that promise those many years ago. I saw gray skies floating and cold. I saw gray skies and made them rain gold. Now those skies are so bleak to behold. There's no gray, but they pay for your salaries tenfold. I took this town that formerly stank. I took this town and made it smell swank. I made Flushing mean flush at the bank. I'm the man with the plan, and so who should you thank?
Mr. Cladwell, we're so thankful for that bank full of dough. You're a Toreador and his cash that you bore. Could we hope for much more? We really doubt it.
You may be right there.
Mr. Cladwell, you've got riches, which is just what we need.
We say
Send to you, the Duke of the Ducats.
I can bring in bucks by the buckets.
You're the master, you're making money.
Faster still than bees making honey.
You're Mr. Cladwell.
Gosh, Daddy, I never realized the large monopolizing corporations could be such a force for good in the world.
All those coins that we take from the throne, and don't care where those coins all belong. Lots of coins make our company strong.
Charging fees as we please, it's alright, it's not wrong. We're not greedy as some make us seem. We need funds for our big research team.
Making lab coats and test tubes with steam.
What it shows no one knows, but hey, still we can dream of
Mr. Cladwell, finding answers during answers of doubt.
That's my dad!
You're a different eye, but you're almost by. What a wonderful guy, we simply love you.
You're making me blush now.
conscientious.
Wise but tranquil, tough as a mountain.
Goodness flows from you like fountain.
You're Mr.
Gosh, Daddy, they do seem to adore you. So why do I feel so conflicted?
Oh, nonsense. Did I send you to the most expensive university in the world to teach you how to feel conflicted, or to learn how to manipulate great masses of people?
To learn how to manipulate great masses.
Which is exactly what we'll do. Now get back, son.
And copying.
And welcome home.
538, just a few more.
Well, hello there, little Sally. Awfully late for a little girl to be out and about, especially on a night like tonight.
Oh, just trying to scrape together a few coins before the late night rush is all. Got any to spare?
Sure, little Sally. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Gee, thanks. Say, Officer Lockstock, I was thinking, we don't spend much time on hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
You know, hydraulics. Hydration, irrigation, or just plain old laundry. Seems to me that with all the talk of the water shortage and drought and whatnot, we might spend some time on those things too. After all, a dry spell would affect hydraulics too, you know?
Why, sure it would, little Sally, but how shall I put it? Sometimes, in a musical, it's better to focus on one big thing rather than a lot of little things. The audience tends to be much happier that way, and, well, it's easier to write. That's right, little Sally.
One big. Then why not hydraulics?
So long now, little Sally. Wouldn't want you to miss last call. Mrs. Pennywise won't hold the gate forever, you know.
Oh, yeah, right. Thanks for the coin. Bye.
What a night! Everything cleaned up all right, Mr. Barrel?
Sure, same as always. Did you hear him scream though, Mr. Lockstock?
Old man strong?
All the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, I heard him, Mr. Barrel. But then, they all seem to scream in the end now, don't they, as their long journey into exile comes to a close and the spires of Urinetown peak above the horizon. They do scream then, Mr. Barrel. They most certainly do. Yes, they do.
I suppose I thought he might be different somehow.
Different.
Old man strong. He always seemed tougher than the rest. I thought he might, I don't know, surprise us somehow.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of enforcing the laws of this city, it's that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises. On that journey, expect only the expected.
Well, it's a hard go, tumble of a journey, Willie of a gurney, a bunco down, a slap, a face, smack with a mace. Soon through the base as a stumble down, it's a path that leads him only one place. Horrible tarry, trace a crumble down, a hard go, tumble of a journey, jumble of a journey to Urinetown. Julie Cassidy went to a field behind a tree, saw there was no one who could see her pee but me. And Jacob Rosenbloom thought he was safe up in his room. Didn't know the joys he kept up there. We were all get a trip to a Urinetown. Well, there are those who think our method's vicious.
Oh, really malicious!
A bunch of fruits, but it's free food. Gathered full of people, rather than sequel, a lot full of fruits. Our task, bring a little orders, win a lot of orders. From what he alludes as a local says, certainly a season. With all your boots, Roger Roosevelt kept a cup below his belt. Cup ran over when he knelt. He smelt.
We dealt!
And Joseph Oldman Strong held his pee for much too long. Hoped his son might bail him out. His guess was good, but also wrong. One more. Oh, one of these passed on in the jungle, screaming at a bungle, nature's bold. Life of constant deprivation, certain aggravation to its toll. Soon learn power of the truncheon, organize a function, came to pawn. So, there, this is what you're after. Urinetown's no rafter.
Bang it on!
Jacob Rosenblum.
Roger
Julie
Cassidy.
Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them.
Don't be
Well, it's a
like
hard goal,
Well,
it's
it's a
tumble and a
hard
journey,
goal,
a journey and a journey, a bumble and journey, a stumble and journey, a slap with a mace, a slap to the base, a smack to the down, it's a path that leads you only one place, horrible to reach, trees are crumbled down. A hard goal, double of a journey to Urinetown. Well, boys, happy hunting.
Say, Mr. Loxon, have you got tickets for our journey?
To Urinetown?
No, to Rio, of
Oh,
course.
yes, Rio. Well, I got to squeeze Clyde a little bit tighter than usual for our monthly payoffs, extortion fees, money bribes, and...
Caution, Mr. Loxon. You see, we're no longer alone.
Well, I'll be.
If I'm not mistaken, that there's his daughter.
So it is. All grown up, too. Miss Clyde, awfully late for you to be out and about, don't you think?
Hello, officers.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were on a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself for free kind of walk.
Oh no, officers, I'm just on my way home from work. First day.
Long hours?
Just like us.
There's some kind of vote going down on the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Oh yes, and copying.
Miss Clyde, your father mentioned the size and purity of your heart. She neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries. Yeah, these streets late at night, Miss Clyde. Well, there's no telling what some people wouldn't do for a few coins.
Especially with the new fee hikes and all.
I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no?
Not really. Everyone has a heart, you see. As long as you know that, you need never fear a soul.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Even criminals.
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
What? Bobby Strong. Got a bit late, don't you think?
Out late and taking care of another late night rush is all. Let's talk more fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Are they? Well, I'm glad to hear you were otherwise engaged. Wouldn't want to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes.
I don't need to do that anymore, officers. Not while I work for a penny, I don't.
Still need to keep your head out of the clouds, though, Bobby Strong.
What do you mean by that?
What he means is, you're a good boy, Bobby Strong. See that you don't end up like your father.
How did my father end up?
Well, we're off. Our work is never done. Good night.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
I don't care for policemen. Not those two.
Policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Did I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was off to work. First day.
Find your way all right?
The Leaning Tower on the dome. Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It's rather shiny, that's true.
Did you mean what you said to those policemen about everyone having a heart?
Sure I did.
Well, because mine feels awful cold just now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Not because of me.
Oh no. It's because of something I did.
Bobby! Bobby, you're easy with the woman! I will show up this morning!
No shorter than yesterday, unless I grow.
Or rather, something I did.
Well, if it feels cold, then it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum in the place where it used to be.
A vacuum? In your chest? It sounds plausible.
I did something I regret this morning, is all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
A vacuum.
My action. I let someone down that I love dearly, and I feel real bad about it.
Well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you that now's the time to lift someone up.
Really?
Sure. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
Well, no. I suppose not.
Of course you would. Because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. It's still here and leading, it's leading you. Follow your heart.
Follow my heart. What to wear?
To Whatever your heart tells you.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it saying now?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you?
Huh, there it is. It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow, if only you follow your heart. You see there, Bobby? Even your heart knows you should follow your heart.
Peace and joy? Plenty of water? Well, I guess I do want those.
Something else your heart was saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
I think so. It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try it again. Maybe I can make it out this time. There it is. It's so faint. Follow into the open air, far from squalor and noise. Follow, someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Why, my heart was saying those exact words just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. Squalor, noise, hopes and joys. It was telling me about all those things.
Well, I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either. Until now. Here, listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. They'll beat so much stronger than they could apart. 8 chambers of muscle to hustle the love in our heart. Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and fair. Love can creep up so suddenly.
When you least think of it, your love is there.
We all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of justice for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No anger or sadness, just laughter and gladness.
If only I follow Good night.
Bobby Strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night. Good night, folks. I won't forget what you said about the clouds in my heart.
And I won't forget what you said about the laughter and the gladness. Wait a minute, when can I see you again?
I'm afraid in this darkness you can't see me at all. A bright, shining new world is waiting to start. I can feel it. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show it to you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Yeah, sure she does. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Everyone loves Bobby Strong. What's it like, Officer Lockstock?
What's what like, little Sally?
You're in town.
Oh, I can't tell you that, little Sally.
Why not?
Because it's a secret, that's why. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there is no Urinetown. We just kill people. Oh no, the information must be oozed out slowly. In one mighty cathartic moment. Somewhere in Act 2, with everybody singing and dancing and things like that.
I get it.
Well, I should be going. It's time for the next scene.
The next morning at the amenity, when the new fee hikes are announced?
That's the one. So long, little Sally, and keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UGC would like to award amenity number 9, the first of our new and entirely legal fee hikes, which we hope you will all honor and enjoy.
What the hell?
Of course, no one knows better than the good people at You're in Good Company how difficult times are. But research into finding the long-term solutions we need is expensive. So, for the time being, our decision is firm, and we look forward to going to Rio with our new promise. We look forward to finding lasting solutions and things like that. Good luck, Miss Pennywise, and see you, well, you know where.
You can't do this to us, Miss Pennywise! It'll be off to Urinetown for a lot of us sooner or later if you do.
And it'll be up to Urinetown for me if I don't. Now form a line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money, that is.
Miss Pennywise!
Bobby Strong, where the hell have you been?
I was up all night thinking, Charles.
What am I thinking? Is it? You work here now, Bobby. You don't have to go in the bushes anymore.
I wasn't...
Like father, like son. That's what I say. Now get to work.
It was about my father that I was thinking about, Miss Pennywise. About what happened to him. About what's happening to all of us.
You broke the law yesterday, Bobby. That's the end of it.
But what if the law is wrong?
What did you just say?
I said, what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise? What if all of this is wrong?
He's got a sweet-looking head, Bobby, a sweet-looking head. But you keep it up there in the clouds, day after day after day, and it's got to come down from there, you hear me? Get your head out of the clouds!
Off in the distance there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks, you know the drill.
Gleaming and radiant, it's what I'll keep my eyes on.
Same as it always has been.
As the world turns to face the sun to start another day, it suddenly occurs to me that maybe we can find another way. Look at the sky, full of hope and promise. It's a shining ideal, how I reel when I look at the sky.
Now who's first?
I am.
Ma!
We'll take your fee now, Mrs. Strong, the improved fee, that is.
Daily we make them pay their nickels, dimes, and quarters.
But this is all I have, Miss Pennywise.
Daily we break them because we have to follow orders.
Haven't you enough, Mrs. Strong?
And we keep filling money bags with broken lives and dreams. But what's it for? I can't ignore these black moral prophets making schemes. Look at the sky, high above this madness. Here below, feel our shame. It must stop in the name of the sky.
This is all I have, Bobby. Is it enough?
You hold on to that money, Ma.
Really?
The fee is the law, Mr. Strong. She'll abide by it or she'll join her husband.
And what if there was a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A new law that didn't come from any voting process or elected body or process of judicial review. A brand new law that came from an organ. That's right, a blood-pumping, muscular organ. Like this one, right here.
A muscular organ?
Well, if this one's too small for you, why not try this one on for size?
It's blinding me!
Look at the sky, there's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky, there just is, don't ask why, it's the sky.
Don't do this, Bobby. You'll regret it.
I don't think so. Come on, Ma, this one's on the house. For everyone, forever. Yeah!
Your heart knows all things great and true.
let's go. Look at the sky, that's our inspiration. We can make it, we try to begin when we look at the sky.
Oh, Bobby, what's to become of you? What's to become of us all?
Look at the sky, the standard of the people. It's a banner so wide, fly proudly with pride in the sky.
In the sky!
You'll be off to Rio then, I imagine. Already got my ticket. Good work in the Florida legislature, Fit. It was touch and go there for a while, I understand.
Well, your Beaches of Rio slideshow changed their minds soon enough. Just as it changed my mind those many years ago. God, I wish I never met you, Caldwell B. Gladwell.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning faxes.
Well, I hope you're absolutely glowing.
It seems that office work agreed with her, what with the faxing and all.
And the copy.
Ah, the copying. You're a good girl, Hope Gladwell. I used to be one, before I met your father.
A good girl?
You heard me. 622, 623, just a few more.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Doc. What is it?
Do you believe in love?
Oh. Why do you ask?
Well, I met this boy last night.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Gladwell. We've got a little problem.
Caldwell?
Long time no see.
Miss Pennywise.
Anyways, it's about amendment number 9, sir. The people there have rioted.
Right.
They're peeing for free, Caldwell. Try to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Bobby Strong.
They've rescinded the Public Health Act.
And the Water Preservation Act.
Can they do that?
Strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered there is an unthinkably small percentage of the population as a whole.
What's going on, Daddy? I don't understand.
I would expect a good and pure heart like yours to understand.
Mr. Barrel and I ready, sir? Just give the word.
What did I tell you, Gladwell? It's a powder keg out there, and I have a very important flight to catch. Excuse me.
Finn! You're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Nip? How so?
You're Gladwell, Hope. What would you do if the very foundation of your life's work was threatened by the rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
I would look deeply into his heart and try to understand what made it pound so angrily.
Angry? No one gets angry at me, not without a beating.
A beating? Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Then life is wrong.
Embrace it. I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. Look deeper, you'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in a meadow is nibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he hops for you. You say hi, bunny, and he stops for you. You pull your trigger, and he drops for you. Goodbye, bunny boo. Hello, rabbit stew. Get me, boys.
You tell him, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. You've got better things to do. It ain't no joke. That's why it's funny. So take your cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
Well, we're talking about people, not animals.
People are animals, Hope Dog.
Animals with huge incisors and big floppy feet?
Look closely. You'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny and a toad. He needs a measly 50 cents. Our little bunny didn't plan it. Poor bunny simply doesn't have the brain. He begs for mercy, but gets jailed instead. Huss and feathers in the air as the bunny gets the chair. See the moral people clear as day, boss. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're much better than that hope. You're born to power. You're in the money. Advice to you:
Henry the bunny.
don't be the bunny.
A little bunny in a toll booth?
You heard me.
But Daddy, bunnies don't drive cars.
Oh, don't they?
No, actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough, oh dear, you see anything.
Even a daughter doubting her father?
A little bunny in a shoebox. He thinks he's found a brand new home. So snug and cozy in your closet. And then you open up your closet door. Hey, what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some clippers, you find out new bunny slippers. Grasp the message staff.
We're behind you, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the shoe.
You don't get stepped on.
No, the one who steps is you. You're stepping up to where it's sunny. Sip on the pour. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny. All right, everybody, get yourselves together. It's time we bagged ourselves a few rabbits. Let's go.
One at a time. Everybody will get a turn.
Here's some cash, Bobby, just for you.
Keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happiness.
Busy day so far. Busy as on record if the books are right. How's the urinal holding out?
A little spillage, nothing to be too concerned about. The people are happy, and that's the main thing.
It'll take a lot of explaining to keep us calm, Bobby Strong.
We've taken control of this amenity, officers. The people here pee for free.
That's my amenity, officers. I want all of these people taken away.
Officer Glockstock, what's happening?
Why, it's the Act 1 finale, little Sally. This is where Cladwell arrives to snuff out the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
Snuff out the uprising? But what about Bobby's dreams?
Oh, little Sally, dreams only come true in happy musicals. And a few Hollywood movies. This certainly isn't either one of those. No, dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Glockstock, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl has been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams! Bobby, what are you doing? I told you to follow your heart, not seize an amenity.
I did follow my heart, Hope. Thanks to you.
Caldwell's a sweet boy. Caldwell, he's a sweet boy, but he's not sweet enough to sweeten that spillage, not by a long shot.
Amenity will take as much as it has to, Miss Pennywise. The days of deprivation are over for these people.
Yeah! The days of deprivation have just begun if this madness continues moments longer.
Yeah. Box me! Sure, Mr. Cladwell! That's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years we've waited for these long-term solutions. Well, they never came. And we're done waiting, you see. For a new day has dawned today. A day of hope and happiness. Where the idea of basic human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. A day, this day, when the people pay for free because the people are free.
Yeah!
Free people are free, how can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
Free people are free, how can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
Promise
Officer Lockstock.
Daddy, wait! He only wants the people to be happy. Isn't that worth something?
Happy, you say? Happy? What happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If they pee today, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a pup. With no rules and no more fees to pay, things would be looking up. But too bad the water that we share could fit inside a cup. What if tomorrow, Mr. Strong?
What if today?
But what if tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby skull. With your actions, you would gut the child and leave a lifeless hull. Could it be your social anxiety so insensitive, so dull? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong.
But what if today?
You are wrong, Mr. Strong. You and your socialistic wrong. If the people be free, they'll push the system to the brink. If today this village tell us how tomorrow will not stay. If it's you and me, now Mr. Strong, which one of us will blink? I say it's you, Mr. Strong. We're on the subject of tomorrow. You are wrong. Officer Lockstock, prepare your bag.
Quick! Everybody into the amenity! We'll be relatively safer in there.
Bobby, why didn't you tell me you were going to start a revolution?
Maybe for the same reason you didn't tell me you were at Gladwell.
I'm the same girl I was last night.
The girl last night would have joined us by now, though.
I can't fight against my father, Bobby.
And I can't not fight against him. So you can join us or you can stand aside.
Stand aside?
You heard me.
Bobby, think you're sitting on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as noon. And I could never bear to see you taken where the guilty peers meet the toilet judgment seat.
Said to follow your heart. Here's where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish all needs. You made me to see fantastically clear. When people be free, we've nothing to fear. What would I see?
Without a belief, but if you must insist, be an anarchist. My mother's make you see you such a
Riots are child, today, not tomorrow, and their lives of sorrow. Today.
Well, you've picked a fight you can't win today, Mr. Strong. Your rabble is no match for my men.
He's right, Bobby. They've got two men. We're all so poor.
Now release the girl. It's time you faced your punishment like a man.
Release? No one's holding him.
Bobby! Bobby, raise him with the woman! Revolution with this woman!
No, shorter than yesterday, unless I've grown.
You can punish our bodies, Mr. Gladwell, but you can never punish our spirits.
Whoa, punish our bodies!
I never agreed to any punishment of my body.
Punishment is all you'll ever know. Once you release the girl.
Bobby, help me roar our races, no matter what we do, we're gonna go back to the awful me, that we never see wrong. You said you are wrong, Mr. Strong. Bobby, clean your tongue, we are like a maniac, you're our maniac, it's me, having a hurricane, always in control, on the road, let us not your voice, we'll get your return. Bobby, we'll get your return. Bobby, we'll get your return.
So, what'll it be, Bobby?
Looks like we're in a real tight spot, doesn't it?
Your fellow revolutionaries seem to think so.
I suppose we should leave.
Oh, Bobby, they'll never let you leave now.
Remember me, boys! Oh, no, have I done? Remember me! Not without treatment, which is why you're coming with us.
Coming with you? How can I come with you and not fight against my father unless... Oh, Bobby, no.
From every hill.
Every steeple, bring up the anthem of the people, making a new way, breaking the clouds of praise with the
We're gonna walk out of here, Mr. Gladwell. That is, if you care about your daughter.
You're making a terrible mistake, Mr. Strong.
Let the girl go, Bobby. She's done nothing wrong.
Don't let go of the girl. And follow me.
Boss, what do we do?
Seize them! No! Don't let them get away!
Help me! Help her!
Now run, everybody! Run for your lives! Run!
Well, that's it for Act 1. As you can see, the rebel poor are making their getaway with Homer's a hostage. The rest of us have been running to get captured because, well, moving so damn slowly. So we don't get captured. Enjoy your mission and see you shortly. Well, hello there, and welcome to Act 2. Things have changed a bit here since we last saw each other, so I'll bring you up to speed on a few things. As you may remember, the rebel poor, under Bobby's leadership, kidnapped Hope, using her as a shield to escape due punishment from my man. Word has it that they're holed up in some secret hideout somewhere. Perhaps this one, here.
And where the hell is Bobby? And little Sally and old Boss Strong? He should have been back by now.
Ah, forget about it. The police probably nabbed him hours ago. Now it's just a matter of time before our whereabouts gets torched and out of them. And then it's off to Urinetown with a lot of us.
What's it like, do you think?
Urinetown, don't even ask!
No one knows for sure.
I got my suspicions.
Oh, yeah?
Sure, kid. Everyone's got suspicions.
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's the end. So a dead brutal punishment. No need now to pretend.
The trap was sprung and then you're hung and then they cut you down. They'll box you up and ship you out to college Urinetown.
They'll box you up and ship you out to college. You're in town. Dance? No, never do they dance. Those people down in Urinetown, they never get the chance. Dancing, forget it, never gonna know, unless it's at the bottom of a rope.
So, don't get your hopes up. And I say, if they're not back soon, we give to her like they're gonna give to us.
People hear lots of things about Urinetown, of course, and that's just the way we like it. For instance, a little boy once asked me, is Urinetown actually a nice place to live? Gingerbread houses along golden, frothy canals. Like Venice, only different? I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either.
I want them found, damn it. I want my daughter released and I want Bobby Strong punished.
Well, we're working round the clock, sir, but as the sign says, it is a secret hideout, so it's...
Enough of your excuses, Lockstock. You've got weapons. Use them.
But, sir...
What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron rule. So say your truth to all the stews and let them understand. If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land.
If hope is not returned, it's Urinetown for all the land.
Dance? Dance? Do they think I'll dance? These people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Stand, forget it, never not a nine. I'll teach them not to take from me what's mine.
We should hurry, sir. The emergency planning board is waiting.
Yes, of course, the quarrel.
That was a close one, Bobby. I thought Bear saw us back there for sure.
We'll have to keep on our toes, Mom. At least until we distribute the rest of these memos to the other assistant custodians around the city.
Do you think they'll join us?
It's hard to say. They're scared like we used to be scared. It's true what they say about everyone having a heart. They'll have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie, a means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. I did not shirk the dirty work till things are different now. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for right with all our might until we win somehow. How? Dance, listen to me dance. My heart is like a stallion racing through a great expanse. Canyons of freedom, that's where it will waltz, performing coronary somersaults.
Your heart is like a stallion?
I'll explain along the way, Mom. Come on, let's go.
Where are they hiding, little Sally? Tell me and I'll see things go easy on you.
Easy on me? You mean like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Save it for one of your other stoolies, Officer Lockstock. My heart's with a rebellion. And besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown now. We all are. Even you.
Me? You're in town.
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's the town wherever people learn to live in fear. So look around, you finally found the place you asked about. For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless, down and out.
For Urinetown is your town if you're hopeless, down and out.
For you're in town. It's your town. If you're hopeless, down and out.
Where'd she go? Damn it! Welcome back, everybody, and enjoy what's left of the show. Little Sally, what did you mean by metaphysical?
I say, we give him 5 more seconds, and then we give her the rope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeez, that was a close one. Cops are calling all over the place.
Little Sally, where the hell have you been?
So, spying near the tower is all. Gladwell and Fifth and Miss Pennywise. It was all meeting up there. Some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. A quorum of some kind.
That's it, she gets the rope.
Strap her up!
Wait a minute, you can't just give her the rope.
Why not?
Because killing her would make us no better than them.
Little Sally, haven't you heard? We are no better than them. In fact, we're worse.
Worse!
Well, what do you think they talk about those quorums they got up there? How good we are? So, listen up now. Any second, those cops are going to come busting in here and bust us up like a bunch of overripe cantaloupes.
No!
So I say, as long as our juice has got to spill all over this floor here, her juice has got to spill too. Gladwell juice. Then we'll see who's better than who. Look at her there, all bound up, gagged and tied, with her head full of hair and her heart full of pride. Well, boys, I've had enough of each arrogant curl. Bing, bang, boom, let's get tough. Lay it rough, snuff that girl.
Snuff that girl, but killing people is wrong.
Then why does it feel so right? Look at us here in a hole on the lamb with a heart full of beer. What a rip, what a shame. You know, cops will be here, busting heads mighty quick.
But we'll beat them to the punch when we snuff out that chick.
We tried doing what we should.
Wasn't glad.
Then we learned that feeling good. Nuts,
They off us.
so they say to the tree. Let me hear.
Here's an acorn from Gladwell I see. I say she is the nut, and of course with a squirrel. She is what we say for winter, so let's snuff that girl. Big! Big!
A big bang! Big bang!
A big bang boom!
Oh, yeah! Okay, now snuff, girl. Yeah!
Our message works best under extremely unbalanced circumstances.
Such as we have right here.
Exactly. Now get the rope.
That's right! The rope!
String her up. String up the strumpet daughter of the criminal urinal chain owner, Gladwell.
Kill her! Kill her!
Funny strong.
No one's gonna be killing anyone around here.
Why not?
Because she's our security blanket, that's why.
But Bobby, we're so afraid. Killing her might just make us feel powerful for a moment.
Friends, I get that you're afraid. This has got to be about more than just revenge and the vicarious thrill of stringing up someone who can't defend herself.
But why? We want to hang her as revenge for her father's crimes.
I think he's just in love with her. That's what I think.
Maybe I am. What? Hey! I made a promise up there. A promise that from this day forward, no man in need would be denied help from another with the means to help him. That no man would ever be ignored by another with much cash. That from this day forward, because of you, and you, and you, we may look into the eyes of our fellow men and see not only a brother, but a sister as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why did we say that?
I don't remember saying
All I
that.
remember him saying was, run, everybody, run for your lives, run.
Well, that was in the heat of battle. And in the heat of battle, the actual hotness of battle, the cry of freedom, sounds a little something like, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. The friends, you have to run, 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 freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine today. So then you better run, 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 freedom, run away.
I'm frightened.
Ah, well, you should be. Freedom is scary. It's a blast of cool wind that burns your face to wake you up.
Literally?
Yes! There's a trickle of sweat.
There's a trickle of sweat
Dripping in your ear.
dripping in your ear.
Still you gotta run, run, away.
Run away.
So now don't you fret. Run away.
Run, freedom, run.
There's a great big clad wheel on a tail.
Run, freedom, run.
And he's pulling his hamstring on a trail.
Run, freedom, run.
Oh, I'm scintillating out the back. Great big clad wheels making tracks for you. Ain't no time to relax you.
Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run.
Run, freedom, run. Run, freedom, run.
Freedom, run away.
Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. My friends, you have to run, 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 run. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. Freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday.
3, 4.
To make you better run, run, freedom, run away.
Run, freedom, run.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
You have to run away. That freedom sound.
Sounds sweet day.
Then you better run.
Hallelujah, freedom run.
With the wind in your hair, you'll run to freedom's glory.
Freedom sun.
That freedom sun will shine all of your freedom story. I said freedom. I said freedom. I said freedom. Freedom run away. when the time comes, we fight the police.
But how?
With blood, guts, even brains if we have to.
My favorite flavor of dolphin is peppermint.
It may take years. And some of us will almost certainly not make it through this revolution alive. Maybe all of us. But fight on we will, for all the decades necessary to ensure freedom rules the people of this land.
Decades?
How about a real plan?
I've got a real plan.
Miss Pennywise, how did you find us?
I had a feeling you'd be here, Bobby. No one knows the sewer system like you do.
Or you?
Gladwell would like to speak with you, Bobby.
What about?
He says he wants to discuss the situation with you, man to man. He now understands how unhappy the people of this community have become, and he wants to work out a solution with you, peacefully.
Now there's a shortcut.
That'll save us on the decades of struggle. But can we trust him?
Mr. Gladwell doesn't want to fight Mrs. Strong. All he wants are his amenities, up and running, smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
Oh, well, I think it may be difficult for your love to grow, with hope tied to that chair for the rest of her life.
All right, I'll go.
No! What if it's a trick?
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
What about the girl?
She stays here. Any funny business, and she gets it. You tell that to Gladwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. You give it to her, we give it to him. Get me?
We'll be careful.
Now, Hope, darling, stay calm. We'll have you out of this in no time.
Hello, Bobby.
Hello.
So this is the bright new day you were telling me so much about?
I get that you're angry with me, Helen. But your father, he gave us no choice.
They may not have taught me much at the most expensive university in the world, but they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong.
Really? They taught you that there?
I thought we had something special together, Bobby.
We do have something special together, Hope. But until freedom rules the people of this land instead of fear, love has about as much a chance as a baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to pull you into all this, Hope.
And I didn't mean to. Well, I guess I don't know what I meant to do.
Look to your heart, Hope. I think the answer to what you want is lying deep down there, somewhere among the tissues.
Wait a minute, when will I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you've lost your way, have your own compass that turns night to day, and it's even with you before you depart. Be still when you're in meeting, it's leading you. Follow your. Oh, Bobby.
You've caused a lot of excitement in the past few days, Mr. Strong. Got a lot of people riled up.
People have only just begun to fight, Mr. Gladwell.
Keeping my daughter confined against her will, is that how the people fight?
They fight by any means necessary.
The streets are still ours, Mr. Strong. Your people are just pulled up in some underground sewer somewhere.
They'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Clydewell. There's been a disturbance at public amenity number 32, number 15 as well. Word's begun to spread.
The people have gathered and all the rest. They're waiting to see what young Bobby will do.
After he meets with you, of course.
Of course. Mr. McQueen. Do you remember the state years, Mr. Strong? The first years where the water table started to drop, just kept on dropping. Nobody thought they had much time back then. Many of us did questionable things, much of like what is happening right now. There was the looting, of course, and hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow. For there was no tomorrow. But There is always a tomorrow if you're tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I've asked you here tonight. Some people see me as an evil man.
Oh,
But the truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Miss Pennywise, or any of the poor people you insist on trying to lead. No, I'm just a simple man trying to cling to tomorrow, every day, by any means necessary.
But what about when the drought is over?
Well, we can always hope, I suppose. But until then, our regimen of controlling consumption through the regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Ah, yes. The regulating mechanism of cash.
Bobby, I want you to have this cash. And I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to those involved in this week's criminal activities, as long as they're willing to return to the improved fee schedule as authorized by the legislature. Don't let it happen again, and have a good time in Rio.
Ah, yes. So many tomorrows.
Yes.
But I'm afraid my conscience will cost more than a big pile of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
Bobby, it is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
Free access is impossible.
Then that's what I'll tell the people.
No! We'll not return to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I'll not allow it. I've spent a lifetime building this company, paying off the police, bribing the political elite, and snuffing out popular resistance as if it were a little baby bunny in the palm of my hand. My right hand. I've centralized all power to a pinpoint spot, right here, between these two ears. And I'm not going to let some dreamy-eyed boy who doesn't remember the stink years to ruin all that. Seize him!
Caldwell, don't! There's no telling what they'll do to the girl!
It's just a chance I'll have to take.
He really is as evil as they say.
You think just because I love my daughter, I'll stop clinging to tomorrow?
Caldwell, what are you saying?
I shut my heart to love once. I can do it again. So you're in time with him then. With all haste, Officer Lockstock, with all haste.
You lied to us, Cladwell! Cladwell!
Listen to that man. Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have walked, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
You! Say word to police headquarters. We'll need all hands on deck tonight. You, and you. Stay with me. We'll see about these little disturbances. And Finn.
Yes, Gladwell.
Assemble the legislature. I want full authority for the coming crackdown.
And dirty my hand with this bad business? Not on your life.
Don't kid yourself, Finn. Your hands are as filthy as a child's after set off. But don't worry, you can wash them soon enough. Wash them by the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now go! You, and you, come with me.
Why didn't I listen to that crook? A little bribing cash was all it really took. That's how that craven toilet David made me cave in. I'm a schnook. Why did I listen to that crook?
You lied to us, Cladwell! You told us one thing, and then you did another! That's what you did, Cladwell! That's what you did!
Come on now, young Bobby, you can't keep screaming all the way down to Urinetown.
But Hope, she's still with the others. What happens to me happens to her.
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I'd say.
But not to Hope. Please not to Hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws, captured in a city of laws. There's no trial or jury, nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking through us. You'll get Urinetown, or you'll go to Urinetown. Away with you to Urinetown. Now no more fuss.
Let go of me! I have to save Hope! There's no saving Hope now, Miss Pennywise! There may be no saving you!
Oh yeah? We'll take that! And this! And that!
Why did I listen to that boy? He spoke of hopes and dreams and buildings with such joy. How can I know he loved me so? Was it for show? Was I his toy? Why did I listen to that?
So what's it like this Urinetown I've heard so much about? It's perhaps better for us to show you. What's this? Where are we?
You, my boy, stand on the threshold to a new world.
The door's in front of you. Step through and Urinetown awaits.
Door? More like a rail. And pigeons? A rooftop?
And a drop. A decisive drop.
I guess I still don't understand.
Never fear, my boy, the time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome then.
To the very gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that cat? Did I listen to my dad? I went to work for him, he said he was so glad. Was he sincere? Now it's cool, and now I fear that I've been had. Why did I listen to that crook? That is your time. That is your time.
Look, there's public amenity number 47. And the legislature. And my boyhood home. Why, we're just on top of the UGC headquarters building. And this is our town.
Yes, yes it is.
But how can it be that we're in our town and you're in town at the same time? Unless, oh, you gotta know you could now.
Over you go then.
So wait, you're just gonna throw me off this building and that's supposed to be you're in town? That is you're in town?
That's one interpretation.
Why did I listen to my heart? It's calling me this revolution song. I'll take up my second, but I'll see that he is wrong. Why did I listen to my heart? Why did I listen to my heart? I heard it's calling me this revolution song. So let the drum take up my song, make I'll see that he is wrong.
Why did I listen to that? Why did I listen to that?
Cat dad!
Why did I listen to
A shovel and a mop, Mr. Barrel. You know the drill.
What's taking them so long?
We should have reached an agreement by now. Gladwell's not one to dilly-dally.
All night, the sirens and the screams. Maybe they're celebrating.
Bobby won't let us down. He's a good boy, my Bobby Strong. If anyone can find the way to freedom, he can.
Otherwise, we kill the girl, right? That is the plan, isn't it? Right? Am I
Let's
right?
not get ahead of ourselves now, shall we? Oh, little Sally. What's going on up there?
It's,
Yes?
I saw Bobby.
Yes?
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What do you say, little Sally? Who threw who off a building?
Bobby, the policeman, they threw him off a building.
The police threw Bobby off a building?
But they couldn't have done such a thing. We have Gladwell's daughter.
Well, they did.
Is he all right?
Bobby, the policeman came soon enough, but not before I heard his last words. His last words? That's right. They were about her.
Well, what were they?
They were... Tell her I love her. Tell her I'll always be with her, and I will see her in a better place
Empire.
The bastard Cladwell lied to us! He took my Joseph. Now he takes my Bobby.
Who will lead us now?
We're lost. Lost, I tell you. The rebellion is over. Destroyed with a show.
What do we do?
I'll tell you what we do! We give it to her, like they give it to him!
Yeah. Let's give it to her like they gave it to him. Or you can take me instead.
What?
Seize her! Do what you feel you must, but please spare the child.
Old woman, you've been grasping and conniving all your life. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter. And I am her mother.
Strumpet!
Slattern! Call me what you will, but it was during the stake years, you see. No one thought we had much time left then, so many of us did questionable things. There was the rioting, of course, and the looting. Life was an explosion of cheap cabarets, dancing girls, and love. Oh yes, and love. Love like no tomorrow, for there was no tomorrow. There's always a tomorrow of some kind or another. Coco made me promise to never reveal my identity to you, Hope, but never in my life.
My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing, it's bellowing louder than anything else, is that when there is wrong in this world, we must right it. You did a wonderful thing by coming here, Miss Pennywise. Mom, and if you can reform yourself, maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I would not blame you.
Seize her!
But if this righteous rebellion were to peter out in Bobby's absence, I would blame you. All of you. Kill me, and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead you, and the rebellion will triumph.
Lead us?
She's mad. Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire. I've got a key, and the guards know not to question me. But once there, we'll question Daddy. Oh dear, yes, we'll question him plenty.
Why should we trust you?
Because Bobby, your hero, loved me. And I loved him.
Hope, dear girl, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps we, in time, might be able to love you too.
That's all that really matters, isn't it? Love? Now let's go do to them what they were ultimately going to do to us!
Yeah!
With a lust for saving water, man is daughter up for dead!
Play it on your Stradivari. He's not sorry, not a shred. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry. He's not sorry.
An absolute maze, that's what the sewer system is. I'm going back down to give it another look. You stay here to guard the streets. I've been meaning to ask Mr. Lockstock. You ever doubt what they're doing? All the killings and all? You may be surprised to learn that sometimes I do. But the health and safety of this town are my primary concerns. I love the people of this town, Mr. Barrel, very much. Gladwell's edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you too. Very much.
I see.
Well, that went pretty well.
And Bobby will shine up people in the air.
Then ask why the bride gets sorry. Now you're sorry, you're a bear.
Perfectly capable of finding my own way to the legislature.
No offense, Senator, but Mr. Cladwell doesn't want you flying the coop. Well, becoming cracked and all.
And what if I am flying the coop? What if I'm actually on my way to the airport right now to catch the last one after Rio?
What would you say to that?
They go from debasing, need erasing, need the knife. Let their blood flow like Campari. We're not sorry. Hey, that's life. Swords they like to shoot their rifles, just for trifles. Hunt us down, now it's we who play safari. We're not sorry. They're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
No one's sorry. No one's sorry till they get to ya. Grin.
Any word from Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Mr. McQueen?
Not yet, sir. They're still searching for resistance.
Which is where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I just pray that when we meet in heaven, she can find it in the vastness of her heart forgiving me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
What?
Miss Gladwell, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Oh, darling, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon all the people of this land will be safe.
Most of us, anyway.
What?
Come to take you away, Caldwell.
Take me away. To where?
To the same place you sent young Bob and old so-and-so.
And all those who wouldn't or couldn't meet your criminal fee hikes.
Seize him.
Hope, darling, what is the meaning of this?
I've joined the revolution, Daddy. And you? I see it's time you joined the expat community in Urinetown.
You're making a terrible mistake, Hope, darling. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now is freedom, Daddy. For the people. And love? Oh yes, and love.
That's what I used to think too, Hope, before the stink years. But worldwide ecological devastation has a means of changing a man. You're too young to understand it now, Hope, but there really are things more important than love. Food, water, and shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long power, so long money, I'm the bunny this time round.
Remember when our nights were starry?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry, just unsound.
Take him away.
I regret nothing. You hear me? I regret nothing. Maybe I was a bad father and a cruel and vicious man, but I kept the pee off the street and the water in the ground. You hear me? I kept the water in the ground.
What now, Miss Gladwell?
Now, it's the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, creed, class, and criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor as one. Now is the dawning of a new age of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, with whomever you like, in whatever location you like. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the final day of an age of fear, an age that lasted far too long. Today marks the first day of a new age. A new
Wait,
age
don't say it!
of hope. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river
to all the people to pee for free, whenever they liked, wherever they liked, for as long as they liked, with whomever they liked. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority and was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Lockstock, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm just keeping my head down, little Sally. Something you should learn to do.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
Oh, no. I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so no one can touch me until I want this show to end.
So many people peeing at will. Thanks to the rebellion of
Mrs.
the world.
Gladwell, just before your father died, he commissioned a study
My
of
mother
water
was
and
a tyrant.
Sisters and brothers fight for the river. Fathers and mothers, babies too. All in the family, push toward the river, shove toward the river. Why don't you step in the river, wade in the river, soak in the river, through and through. And once in the river, you are the river. Friends on the shoreline, jump into.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Caldwell v. Congo was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town the same fate as the famous Urinetown. Pope just ignored the warning signs, however, preferring instead to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of musical is this? The good guys finally take over, and then everything starts falling apart?
Like I said, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, little Sally, yes it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a tall, cool glass of water, maybe I'd have a fighting chance.
But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water's inside you. It always has been.
It has?
Of course it has. Don't you know what you are?
A river.
That's right. We all are.
Water. Please. Water. Just one glass, please.
You are the river, I am the river. He is the river, she is too. All on the river, flowing for freedom, flowing for justice. Let's review. We see a river flowing for freedom. We see a river just in view. You see a river flowing for freedom. You see a river straight and true.
I don't think too many people are gonna come see this musical, Officer Lockstock.
Why do you say that, little Sally? Don't you think people want to be told that their way of life is unsustainable?
The title's awful. Can we do a happy musical next time?
If there's a next time, I'm sure we can. Well, that's our story. Polk eventually joined her father in a manner not quite so gentle. Mr. McQueen opened a bottling factory just outside Brasilia, which did rather well until the Amazons dried up. Then he moved. As for the people of this town, they did the best they could. But they were prepared for the world they inherited, weaned as they were on the legend born of their founding father's scare tactics. For when the water dried up, they recognized their town for the first time for what it really was, what it was always waiting to be.
This is Urinetown. Always it's been Urinetown. This place is called Urinetown.
Hail Malthus!
Hail Malthus!
Thank you, and good night.
That was our show. Woo!